Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. It's beer 30. Let's go take a walk, see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by at Gregsbeerreviews today. I appreciate you spending a little time here. Today's beer comes from Triptych Brewing. These guys are up in Illinois. This was sent to me by Steve. This is their meme shake with peaches and vanilla beans. Meme or mimi, however you want to pronounce that word. M-E-M-E. And Steve writes, is a lactose-free double imperial milkshake IPA, hopped with Amarillo and Motica hops. The ABV on this is 9%. 4-pack went for $13.99. 9%er, fairly big beer. For $13.99 for a 4-pack, not too awful bad. On the bottom of this one, it says 03 1918, best before 06 1918. So they're giving it a 3-month shelf life. Today is 5/5/18, Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Hola to all my Mexican friends, if I have any that watches my beer reviews. So guys, when I started getting ready to do this beer today, I went and looked it up, and it seems like Beer Advocate has got this thing listed. They don't have the ABV listed, but they have it, peaches and vanilla beans, and that's what's written on the can here. And when I went to Untapped, they usually have a better description, more information, and they just have, as far as I could tell, listed as a peach meme shake or meme shake. And they have it listed at 8.6%, and Steve's telling me this is a 9%er. So I searched and searched on Untapped, typing in different things, and couldn't find it. So I don't know what's up with that. Steve's telling me this is a 9%, where they have 8%. Untapped description says Imperial Vanilla Milkshake IPA. So I mean, it is what it is, and they've got a couple different cans pictured here. One of them looks like this one. So these guys don't put the ABV on the can. I wish they would. I know they may be using the same label year after year or batch after batch, but I think if it's changing, you need to know that information. They're giving us the dating and best before or best by date on the bottom of it, but they need an ABV on the can. So we'll know what we're drinking or what we're buying. 7%, 8, 9, 10, 12? What the hell is it? They need to do that. They need to, I mean, if they're putting a stick-on label, by golly, I mean, you're not having a special can printed up for this edition of the beer. Put it on the label and just have some more labels printed up for the next batch and put that ABV on there. I'm a stickler for that, especially in a double IPA. And that probably is going to cost them a grade point. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I am. I want to know the ABV of what I am purchasing or what I am drinking. I do appreciate them. 2 thumbs up to them for giving us the dating on the bottom of it and even the best by or before date. But I want to see the ABV on the label too. So enough ranting and fussing about that. That's all we need to talk about. So we're going to jump into this. Pop the top on this bad boy, big 16-ounce can, and get it into the glass and see what we have. While I'm pouring this, I'll tell you the food pairing cuisine is barbecue, cheese, pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. Your stronger cheeses. Meat is game, grilled meat and salmon. Glass wired snifter, tulip, oversized wine glass. Got my favorite tulip glass today, guys. And of course, Beer Advocate says you can sell this beer. Don't do it. That's the whole reason they're dating the bottom of it with a canned on date and a best before date. Don't sell her these damn beers. I don't know why Beer Advocate does that. Zipper heads. So, didn't pour a very big head on there, and doesn't come up to the orange juice color that I typically associate with a New England style beer. But these guys are not in New England. They're in Illinois, I think. Yes, they are. And it may change. The last back end I will get on camera before I get off camera here on this. But it looks like a unfiltered deep amber color, like I said, and it may change drastically when I pour the back end in here. So, not much of a head on this one. To the nose we go. Got a nice sweetness to it. I'm getting hints of citrusiness, a little bit of pine, and just a slight hint of some dankness in there. The hops are definitely not off the chain on this one. Smells decent. Let's dive in, see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Steve. It's got like a grape, sour grape taste to me. Not what I was expecting from this beer. I was expecting to be really murky, cloudy, maybe almost to the milk quality. It's lactose free, so they haven't used any lactose in this, but usually your milkshake IPAs or double IPAs look a little different than this. Has a little bit dessert strawberry-ish. I'm not getting huge peaches. They're bitter peaches. And vanilla. I'm not getting that either, guys. Maybe all those juiciness is in the bottom of the can here. So let's do the back end pour here. See what happens. Looks a lot different coming out of the back end. A whole lot different. Yeah, that murked it up considerably more. Looks like they definitely got a lot of floaties in this beer. A lot of stuff has settled down to the bottom of that can. Guys, this one's not blowing my hair back. We need to let this one warm up and see if it changes my opinion while I sip on it. A lot of junk in the trunk, a lot of stuff floating around in this beer. To be honest with you, I've had better milkshake double IPAs than what I'm getting right now. So before I immediately mouth the beer in, let me sip on this for a while and let it come up to room temperature a little bit and see if it impresses me anymore after it's warmed up a little bit. Not impressed right now. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. I'm very disappointed in this beer. I don't think I've ever had a beer with this much sediment in it. It's got over half of an inch of sediment in the bottom of the glass here, guys. I know it's not going to hurt you, but there's no reason for that. I know it's an unfiltered beer, but they have a whole lot of junk in the trunk on this beer. This is not a beer that I would buy. Even though this beer gets a good rating, I don't know why. I don't think it's got a big super hop forward profile. I definitely would not consider this a New England style IPA or double IPA. But it's got this much sediment in it. So I'm not going to drink all that stuff, all that junk. Final chug. It doesn't have a super big hop profile. I get more sour grapes than anything else. I'm very disappointed in this. Steve, you may like this beer. I do not. I would not buy this beer if it was available here, especially now that I've had one of these. I've had better milkshake beers than this. Very off-putting to me. I did not like it. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you guys. I did not like it. It may be a good beer for some guys, but not for me. It did not blow my hair back at all or my socks off. I'm not impressed with the taste. I'm not impressed with the aroma. I'm not impressed with all the junk in the trunk. Almost 3/4 of an inch of stuff settled in the bottom of the glass here. So guys, that's all I'm going to drink of it. If she doesn't want it, I'm going to pour it out. To me, guys, it's B-. That's where I'm going to put this. It's probably made very well, but maybe I've got a bad can. I am not impressed with this at all. I'm going to give this, like I said, a B-. 80 is where I'm going to put this beer. And I'm done. I'm not going to drink all that garbage in the bottom of the beer. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 4.24 exceptional. So that's maybe I've got a bad one here. Maybe, I don't know. And over to Untapped, they have it at 4.1. So I don't know what to say other than maybe I've got a bad can here, guys. But it is definitely got a funky taste to it, like a sour grape taste to it. So with that being said, if you've had this, let me know what you think, guys. I am very unimpressed. I would take a Bell's Two-Hearted Ale over this any day. So that's going to wrap it up. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.